So I'm gonna break this down. I almost had to do this in 2 parts. So what I'm about to break it down for everybody out there, because I'm watching and displaying my material and revamping everything so people can get it from my walk that might not understand everything. So I'm going into where people come from. Bear with me. I'm gonna step back here again. Yeah, we can do this. So I was breaking it down, letting you know where people come from. See if I can do this in a speedier fashion. Okay. Noah had 3 sons: Ham, Shem, Japheth. Where you get your Japhetic people from, your Hamitic people, your Shemitic people, not Semitic. They stole that name, and that's why they don't want to use the proper name, because they know they're going to have to pay for stealing that name. We are Shemites. Africans are Hamites, which 4 families come out of Ham. Japhetic are your Asians. So Noah had 3 sons. Try to get to this real fast. In Genesis, I'm going to show you Genesis 1:27. He created another man before he created Adam and Eve. That man was a beast of the field. These are your Gentiles, your first white people. Through Shem came the 12 tribes of Israel: Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. This is us as a people today. Jacob had a twin brother, which wasn't like the rest of the family. That's your Edomites, your other white folk. Their blood show forth through their skin. They're the pink white folks you might see on the land. I'm trying to get real descriptive so this can break it down and let you all understand what's going on. Esau is our twin, but yet he is a white man. That's the power of the Most High. He can do that kind of creation. These and these are totally different. These and these are similar. That's why I got 2 police cars. They're similar. In Obadiah, it says, Edom, I have made you small amongst the heathen. Because he's going to destroy Edom for betraying his brother, Jacob. Oh, they load me now. Hold on. I'm doing this depiction to make it simple for my brothers that come from the same walk that I do, that have a hard time understanding this book. It has nothing to do with religion at all. It's about people and their God. These heathens, which these are heathens and beasts, have a different God than the 12 tribes of Israel, the chosen. We can't follow these heathens' God because we are a special people. We are the chosen. We are the blessed. We cannot follow these heathens to no understanding. Don't matter how great they world might look to us as appealing. We cannot follow these heathens. So, let me pause. Yeah, I got a red light out here. I had to do this like this. I actually chopped this video up. What I'm saying, I'm trying to show y'all. This is my Bible, like I said. I used to have a cross on here. Now I just recognized there's something else going on with the back. I'm going to have to remove that too. That cross that they gave us, as I got it on my arm, that's your mark of the beast. But what I'm trying to share with y'all, the New Testament is heavily flawed. You must go off the Old Testament, and anything of the New that don't translate into the Old Testament, because we were never given a new covenant. That's what your preachers and all these churches tell you, that we were given a new covenant. No, Most High didn't change. He don't lie. That's where you see him changing, or his doctrine changing, because they give you a new God, which is Jesus. That's not our God. That's their God. And if you look all over this land, you see a cross erected on top of a building. That's their idol. That's their symbol. They're pagans. That cross had nothing to do with our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Never knew of a Jesus or his doctrine or that New Testament understanding. Our God stayed the same. And we're in this condition because of Deuteronomy 28. Our forefathers were doing exactly what we're doing today, following religion and other gods, lesser gods, pagans, heathens. So let me read you this real quick. This is I'm gonna read that Genesis 2. But check this out. This is that 2 Kings. This 2 Kings 17:7. For so it was, the children of Israel had sinned against the Lord their God. Hold on. Got a call coming in. Which had brought them out of the lands of Egypt from under the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and had feared other gods. That's fearing the cross. Fearing religion. Other gods, lesser gods, of Jesus, not our God. It walked in the statutes of the heathens, whom the Lord cast out from before the children of Israel, and the kings of Israel which they had made. Meaning we made kings of Israel like they making Jesus a king. Jesus, Yeshua is not the Most High's son. The Most High, I'm losing my frame of thought when I'm trying to express this. Check this out. If Jesus would sit here for us to be sacrificed for our sins, etc., and everything, look into the understanding of King David. He is the second coming of man. So them writing in the New Testament, this Jesus and everything, giving him this title of God's son, why would the Most High in the First Testament say he's making King David the rule over Israel forever, and the whole judgment over his people, and all judgments? Why wouldn't he get that title to the son for his sacrifice? Which, if you understand that sacrifice in the Second Testament, the New Testament, it's a pagan ritual. They tell you in church or any religion, even in Hebrew Israelite following, when you congregate, they tell you eat the cracker and drink the wine of the blood. When it says clearly in the First Testament, Israelites are not to have any type of blood in their mouth of any animal or man. That's a pagan ritual. Okay, now check this out. And they caused their sons and their daughters to pass through the fire and used divination and enchantments and sold themselves to the devil in the sight of the Lord to provoke him to anger. Therefore the Lord was very angry with Israel and removed them out of sight of, and none was left but the tribe of Judah. The northern kingdom, the Hispanics, the Puerto Ricans, the native Indians, he had already sent them off. They came to this land, the Americas. None was left in the land but Judah. Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. The Jamaicans, the Haitians, the Negroes. The darker tribes, the southern tribe. Also, Judah kept not the commandments of the Lord God, but walked in the statutes of Israel which they made. And the Lord rejected them, all the seed of Israel, and afflicted them, delivered them into the hands of their spoilers, and he had cast them off out of his sight. That's when we went into slavery. So, break this down, get into this Genesis, showing that there are two types of white folks out here. Esau was born in the womb with Jacob. That's your Edomite, the pink flesh. Their blood show forth through their skin. Before he created Adam and Eve, which our forefathers came from, he created another white man. Hold on.